Hello, hello, my beautiful people. So, today's gonna be a really different video. I've been seeing Storytime, and I have a lot of stories to share with you guys, so I just thought, hey, why won't I share my stories? So, let's get started. Well, this is, as you can tell by the title, um, my ex's haunted house, or haunted place. Anyway, so a while ago, I dated this man that was, I think it was 4 or 5 years back. I'm not really sure. I was like 19, 20 years old, and I dated this man that was 29 years old. I'm not with him no more or anything. I didn't marry him, so he had a lot of demons in this closet. Demons meaning he drank all the time. He was really abusive, and I didn't realize it till like later on. He drank a lot. I didn't realize it at first. Like the first few times we hung out, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're cute, whatever. He was like this really tall white boy. He was an ex-Marine, blue eyes, just gorgeous, okay? So yeah, he was handsome, and I was like, yes, like he's handsome. He is way older than me, mind you. He's like freaking 9 years older than me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy. Anyway, he had personal problems. I didn't realize it. So I went over his house a few times. I spent the night, and I didn't think anything of it. Sometimes he would walk down to the grocery store or drive somewhere, and you know, like I would be left there, and I didn't really think anything of it. Like anything weird was happening in the place. It's like freaking that night, but anyway, so I was, you know, it was his one day. He left me there. He went to the store. He went to go buy like snacks and get a movie for the Red Box and to go get beer. Yes, I said beer because this man was alcoholic and I didn't realize it. Hello, but anyway, so yeah, it was just by that time we was already arguing. We only had been seeing each other for like a month or so, right? So I'm like, this man is just, gosh, like, you know. And of course I went back because he sweet talked me, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, one day he left me there. I was doing the dishes, blah, blah, blah. And I heard like a bang. And he slept in like this house with like shared rooms. So, there was other people across the way, you know. It was like a big old house. It was like, boom, room here, boom, room there. And that was his room or his little space. And the boom, a room in the back, and then a boom on the other side, you know. So it was just kind of like everybody had their own little space, room, whatever the heck you want to call it, like little condos, apartments, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, I heard this bang. I was like, what the heck? So I look across the way, and there's nothing there. So I was like, okay, whatever. So it was like a little studio thing, you know, it was a kitchen, I could look across the way, both rooms, it was like room here, room there, and that room had like a bathroom, so yeah. Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. So anyway, he came back, and we continued to watch movies, and we drank our stuff, and we, you know, was snacking. That night we went to sleep, whatever, right? He already had passed out way before I did. So I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm gonna go to sleep. So I went to sleep. Wow, and my light just shut off. Okay, anyway, we're gonna ignore that. Like, I went to sleep, and then, like, I remember waking up in the middle of the night, okay? And he had his, like, futon bed thing right here, and then the front door was, like, right in front of it, okay? So if I were to look up, I was, like, facing that way, look up, I could see the front door, you know? So I woke up, and I don't know what time it was, but it was still the middle of the night. It was still dark. He slept with all his lights off. So, you know, I'm not really a sleeper with, like, any type of lights off. I like either my TV on, or like a hall light on, or like some type of light on. So, I woke up in the middle of the night. I kid you not, I look up, I'm like, what the heck? Like, what am I doing up? Kid you not, I see a man from the front door. A man, okay, you guys? A man from the front door walking towards like that room over there with the bathroom, like literally walking. He had like this long coat on, he had like this hat on, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I got scared, okay? Like at this moment in time, like I've already been seeing things, not to sound weird, but I've already been seeing things ever since I was little. I can't really explain it, but that's just how I am. I don't know why, I don't know how, but by this time I already knew it was a ghost, okay? I knew it was a ghost. So I closed my eyes. I literally took the covers and I closed my eyes. I was like, go away, go away, go away. And I started like praying. Like, yeah, no, it was like something serious. And I tried to wake my ex up and he would not wake up for anything. Okay. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I kept it closed for like a good maybe 10 minutes or so. I opened my eyes, okay? I opened my eyes and look, and the man is standing over me, okay? He is standing over me. He like literally, he's like looking at me like this. Like while I'm laying down. He's like looking at me like this. And I'm like I couldn't move, I couldn't talk, I couldn't yell, I couldn't do anything. I don't know why I couldn't even like move or talk or anything. It was frustrating me. So I was like, oh my gosh. And next thing you know, like literally he put his hand over me. He just kind of like went like this. Like he kind of like went like this. He put his hand over me and looked down on me like this. And I was just literally like stuck there for like a whole fucking minute just looking at this weird ass fucking ghost man. I was looking at me like, what are you putting your hand on my face for? Why are you bothering me? I didn't see you. Just go away. Just leave me alone, okay? Felt at that moment. I was just like, leave me alone. So anyway, after a minute, I closed my eyes. And after that, I never opened my eyes until I fell asleep. I was like, F this. I'm not opening my eyes no more. So I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning. And I kid you not, like I told my ex, I was like, yo, I'm out of here. Like, you have something creepy going on in here. And I'm getting out of here. Anyway, it was all a man. The ghost was all a man. I don't know who he was. I don't know why he was there. But, yeah. I think maybe that ghost was trying to tell me something about my ex. That's just my own personal thing of what I got from it. Maybe he was trying to warn me about my ex because he was really abusive. He only ever put his hands on me 2 times. And he flinched at me so many times, it scared the crap out of me. Mind you, this man is like 6'5". One of his hands are like that big, fat, chunky, and he's just way bigger than me. So, you know, for somebody to just put their hand up to your face, like go like this, it's just, it's horrifying, okay? So, not only was that ghost horrifying, but that situation was horrifying. Anyway, I got up out of there the next morning. And yeah, it was just, I never slept there again because of what I knew about. And I was so horrified. I was like, oh no. So yeah, that was, that was one of my ghost experiences. But what I mean by maybe the ghost was trying to warn me or put his hand over me or something was because this man was so abusive that maybe he was trying to tell me or scare me so I could never come back to him. Maybe, you know, and then maybe I feel like I'm just thinking too much into it. But yeah, that was my horrifying ghost